Loving all the facts, understanding the faults. I see icy circles topple the world, wobbling answers back, both following each other, hearing decibels, cringing consumes like a God-gone Christian. Liberty Bell, the red phone, not supposed to order pizza, and rings in the Oval Office. 30 minutes, or it's free. Keep searching the sands with forceps. PhD in arts and facts, and all these, the facts. Understanding, deranges, icy circles. I see, understanding the faults I see. I see moss, and I see seas, and I see defaults. And understanding in my life plan, just keep on faking, insulting in the silence, and you'll all act from a viewpoint of a dipshit stick in the mud, suck up optimist. Prime, sore stick failure to hear me in the 13th rhyme. I'll do time. I did it dirty. Are you all in the shadows or just a pessimistic, mystical project facing with the imagination of a mutant frog? Radiation's chugging, sliding those shortcuts down the throat. Splashed fast, sincerely chalk it up to believing it forward and back. Sentences relating to filthy ways, slang and dialect, function to pronunciate, swerve when indentured, optimal, stick stuck in mud says hello, my dear, hashtag how are you, my one and only, goddess, queen of the you in verse, dear to my way of loving life, like loving eye and loving hugs, understanding defaults I sees, you loves, you all in my heart's for you, be you fan, buy you cooler, and your shoes. Chat conversation and if a false potential detention, killing this redundancy, fill it up half full or half empty. We see the feelings the lessons do. I have to show it up at work. I work it too. I always make up understanding the faults I see. I see deliberate diagrams, explaining the domes, recollecting principles again, jumping 5 horizons from forgotten cycles, across the suns, falling symphony and harmony, withering when I see certain circles, blind spots bobbing, and wait, keeping the bass in crystal clear attention, on the edge, and Thursday the 15th, until our hunt twisted, insistent on a hesitant understanding, swirls hot as the sun, professional targets, artist, thigh upside down, twisted, dangles in tree off 3 nature, never requires clothes, fractures deliberately cast in captures and catwalk, marvelously western, fashions covered, a real creator, she, her wisdom, 4 Nikis, same as every other, oh that sticky, icky reason, behind the lights, the island shadows, darting around, quicksand, drunk off the polarity, stood still 4 more days, more understanding my faults I see in effigy, this feeling radiates within each spool, leading drags my wigs, remember she never looked so good for a chick, I never had a move inwardly, no reasoning, obstructing quality, reflection, profusely, paradoxical, proliferating, worlds in 2, life or death, opposites and frequently, frequency part of the whole images, shit endeavors, sickness as time causes sun, the poet opposition, what's up, with the hats hiding in couple, in chesto, continually flipped, dude, strung up on a pessimism, cradle creation off elusive bouncers, keeping the club flipped, instantly in check, but instantly time evaporates apart again, the sun's silhouette off the meniscus, redirected towards the collective pools of consciousness, hum and enter, connectivity, actual remedy, loosen up your safety, harness, letting the pineal harden until the quicksand alternates to the cement, bringing up the path to the past, mulched by the red farmer, laughed at a purple by a king, potentially a sultan wearing a turban, factually crowned with a crooked blade. He wouldn't understand how to rake mulch and wood chips under the mountain while he's throwing salt over his shoulder just in case of a superstitious afterward. Needing dissolution, kick the microphone up on the lights. Changes into the shape of a star plane, hammer down, thrown up the hill, swimming upstream both ways. Wacky whack, ass dudes and backwards, ass hills roll down, wild jokers, a figment of your imagination, hustling backwards, captured, captivation, V.I. Angelo and Skidoo, know how to make a proper swing with a 9-iron, ripping a 50-cent tables and Wu-Tang soliloquies, getting boring, depicting lessons instead of the plan to snatch that blue dragon by her throat, controlling instead of defending the fire's smoke, defining definitions, made myself a new friend, covered in plated armors and a heart of gold. There on high ground, which for the view seems cool from afar. Execution's state, eye for an eye, just balanced the scales. Took off the model after she broken her mold, was waiting to shelter. Helpful happening together, fashion the slanted secrets. Paint your cheeks with neon face paint, get information, died in the physical. How practical is that twitches each key before printing? I'll calm down. The resurrection. Prayers, sentiments belonging before the cause is justified as long as you're living in place and printing flagrancy in place of popular trendy transcendence rings in both ears across my temples must be calling, taking ends through beginning again. If I knew direction to the gateway, I might say the way, except I don't forget to listen, remembering no words, the best song ever told, silence the only promise. Don't hold your breath if integrity followed footsteps. Only honor parades in their wake. For a conversation to take place must require predetermined, peaceful, and requisite. Halves hold their place, quaternal frictions, factions, instantly frictions, irritate, jelly, melanin, predictive hues, fluently smooth, be relieved, yourself become this first fractal, finally foretold, frequency, flagrantly found, forced, forward from fusion, filling feelings and future, fission, firmly funk, for family, 50 fate, for full falsehoods, fractions, fallen, fractured, faith, furiously, fierce, futile, futility, following, forever, face, finally, free, forward, finds, fortune for fabric, forces, foursomes, fractions, fictions, fissure, fashioning for 40 factions, faulting, fruition, facing faults, fully, fruition, folds, reflection, really relates, rhymes, raps, ranges, rep, Wu-Tang Clan, attempt to challenge speech, cut the keys in half with a numbers, decibels, recording echoes after 5 horizons, smiling alignments, thrifty raptures, injected Panamas, peninsulas keeping it real, understanding the faults, I see renewal, after the thaws, frosty man gone, melted into cold, returned back as a stone, instantly becoming the mass ratio equivalent to tow our burdens ashore, the only contraption, living, instrument, resonant, spinning, an index, yard, machine, like the basket, nothing but Ned skipping up a river, rainbow trouts, refracting effects of mountain, keep, leap, response, again, up, stream, beneath the moonshine, the northern lights, cave for a second, envision sight, include the champions, blindly your eyes may deceive you, a giant spectrum beast off the way out of medium stationing, positioned after rewinding, take off from the helipad, at the center devour, the death row first, decide, an assertion, disillusionment, descending, the only prognosis detectable in rememberings, only distraction, relaxing, watch words you've heard listening back from octaves, relating eights over pent-up stars, studied Da Vinci, even scenes from the moves, and ye, space in, out, fold in, choruses, reduces violent worlds, done, word up, chatted later, on reasons, re-released, Wu-Tang forever, understanding the faults, defaults, I see. All the facts, the rest the story, gonna quick tell ya, yeah you, do what up with you, fame and glory, passion, action, defibrillating and attraction, rhyme quick, stomp on the street, teetering, stringless, filling up the solar moon, yeah dude, drop out when we mention cross swords, 40 fights, delirious, try from behind a gun, more illusion, asking for an AC coverage for your skin, glitter with all the shining, simply glitter in all what you do, if you want to be king, so insistent on servants, keep on observing, alertness, fabric, this problematic faction, diluted, recapture, seeping through the jitters, repeating, fabricated, a new jumpsuit, for the grindstone, go back to the scratch, jack, lightning files, responding, automatically, syndicated, jury, failure to revive the case, about the same pace of a resurrection, talking like a lame syndrome, shown down the controversial, relate the means to destroy, if you knew how to respect the art of murder and persuasion does not respond to the course selection, subjective insertion, redacted reversals. I'll veto that bill. Adaptable redacted statements leading to landing arrangements. Click it up. Search it up. Boolean on fire. Our tickets revenues can't even feed the poor, so why can't you, dude? What's stopping you from giving that crown royal on a plate, harvesting from the soil, dripping up with the doubt, pushing up jump ropes with centrifuge forces, introducing quicksands and twisted fans? Let's get through all the formalities because reality is about to unfold. Insistent on narration until the time is ready. I'll tell you about the fire of silver reconnection together. It's taking you from taking selfies of you, light words, light songs, light quotes. Words seem like a sleazy phony just because you're taking photos. How else are you supposed to do it? How else are you supposed to know me? With eyes, guys. If your cruise watches, you get your ass kicked. Cousins stole the profit. They ain't your friends, homies. Margin on a new business investment. Girls forget where they left the latest fashion statement. Is naked, relating trendy to yo, what's new? And then I don't even know what's news. All we've got is all we've been through. It's wearing weather. Choices become clever. Revisiting Mercury. It's only a matter of time before the virus kicks in, making eyes close, senseless sentiments. A reaction, a fraction, a view to golden hand, outreaching the deep, shedding generosity for anyone who may seek. A senseless memory often treats you at your weakest, dude. You'll never grab force. That which seeks you seeds, speeds, and speaks towards spreading love unconditionally. A place, a home. That DT strung up, that dude on a pessimism, cradling creation off, elusive bouncers keeping the club instantly in check, bustle in time evaporate, apart against the sun silhouette, off the meniscus redirect towards a collective pool of consciousness, humming, interconnectivity, actually, remedy to loosen up your safety harness, letting pineal hardens, calcify, decalcinate, until the sand quite evaporate. Till the quick, your sand is yours, and you're no longer drowning. Only half is rewounding, astounding. These places above ground, it can realize itself in half interconnected parallel universe. Metronome, guides and guitars, violins, trembling, resembling, anointed, treble and replicate, closing, meter and clef, trombones and flutes give hissing allotments, allowances to freely glide as dust and electron doing and unending, and song, deliberate and separate, glimmering patterns as they hatch the galaxies of the flaming wires spread too thin. Where does the staff connect? Repetitive, Falmata holds the world, tapping staccato definitions, describing illuminations, debriefing this effervescent, tumultuous glows and grows in multitudes, delivered often as thought or message, but not ever as steady as harmonic triplets that scattered are forward wind melodic captivation, signaling the singing notes spiral or kissed child forcing quantum at ohms as four directions. Per measure count for 1 to 3 voids finally gets her moment in the solo, but only as emotion places imagination color between the lines, frameworks of the divine. One true goddess light sends the universal serenity about her heart, jettison her only soul spirit accordingly. Allegro is sacrificial hymn out into perception. Horizon distortions attempt to capture her subtlety, deliberate vibrato into effect, cadenza all sharp 4 score changes till chorus quarter time, signatures rarely same, G's in tune, one peaceful wave compilation as above a vibration in a void so below her determination, filter masterpieces through our vast expanse of alteration, annotation backstrokes, the divides hitting a rested wall, flipping the vibe, dive in emergency preparedness, otherworldly and inevitable, some composure tilts off caravans and canvases, clamping us on the side, wilted and wavering. Would you just stand up and walk out on me in a roundabout way, insulted, insured, keeping the reeking cold at bay, stunner step, while raise alliteration spans and memories, reflection, starring waves, Wavering, yet yes, stations. Securely, we salute the pathways, neurological quantum sifting through the noise, stuck up crescendos, magnetically enhancing this balancing act, staircases, dark matter, anti-gravitational, running with scissors, recording symphonic repair, starring starry pies, applause, the reasoning behind the ovation, pouring admiration for a souled man left standing. Entangled heats rises up, light shone down from above, the only echoes lightly defining conclaves, understanding defaults I see of effervescence required, reminded, rewinded, just to walk out on me, around half-jaded symphonies. Finally sound cast a shadow beyond her beauty, her spotlight responded. After our closing movements, amending trails fading behind all its blinds, our eyes cutting time into 2/4 tune. Breathe integrity, don't hold your breath, only promise silence, and only best songs, and remember listening. Forget, don't accept the way that I might gateway to directions, knowing the beginning through the end. Taking and calling must be temples across my ears in both rings, transcend trendy popular place and flagrancy and printing place, living, loving, long is justified. 'Cause before belonging sentiments, prayers, resurrections, down in the calm, I'll print a key. Your paint secrets, slanted, of the fashion together happening, helpful, sheltered, waiting, her mold, broken she, after, before, the model, took scales, the balance, just the eye, for an eye, state executions, afar from cool, seems view for which ground high on ground their gold heart and armors plated, covered new friends, myself, we made this by defending definitions, one love, peace and understanding. Copyright Drew S. Down.